Afternoon. Thank you guys for tuning in to another episode of Game of Cryptos. As you can see, though, right now, this video is not going to necessarily talk about cryptocurrencies. In a way, it will kind of bridge towards it, and this one will talk a little bit more on Bitcoin and things that are slightly related to crypto. But so this is a video that's going to kind of talk more about allocation and diversity of your overall portfolio. So not just talking about a crypto portfolio, but also like a stock portfolio. I know sometimes people say, stocks are boring, they don't move as much, they don't have as much volatility as crypto. That might be true, but it's good to diversify because when crypto is going down or it's not moving, you actually might see stocks. And, as you can see from this list, Apple, Microsoft, Alphabet, Amazon, Nvidia, Tesla, they can be moving and be in the green when crypto is in the red. So it's good to be diversified. And I want to make an argument that, when it comes to when we do have the next top and the next Bitcoin, and when we have the next top after the Bitcoin halving somewhere happening in like March 2024, around there, the Bitcoin top predicted maybe October, November of 2025, the top of the market, that is, you're going to want to look for ways to solidify the money that you made. And again, just like the crypto, you're going to wait till you're going to want to buy at the bottom. So some of these cryptos that are really, or some of these stocks that are really promising, Apple, Microsoft, they've been battle tested, been around, they're innovating, Amazon, Nvidia, Tesla, these could be really good stocks to invest in. And I'm not saying to wait and invest in them in the next bear market. I think right now, not financial advice, these stocks could be really good to invest in at the current moment. I mean, if you're just looking over here on the Tesla site, here we have the Cybertruck. I know some people maybe are a fan or not a fan of the Cybertruck, but regardless, we can't deny the innovations that Tesla and everything that Elon Musk is doing with that company. And it's been stated, he said that he doesn't want Tesla in the future. We'll look back and realize like Tesla isn't going to just be an electric vehicle car company. It's going to be known as an overall tech company, which is just paving the way for the future. And I think even buying in right now, if you look at Tesla, around 248 per share, looking back in the future, we could be like, this was really, really cheap prices. Another stock that has been doing great is Nvidia. If you guys look at what Nvidia has been doing with the GPU technology, it's insane. This whole AI trend is going to be absolutely huge. Like I think it's this AI trend is going to be insane, and because of that, with everything going on with AI, if you're ahead of the curve, you could be getting things at a really, really cheap price right now. Look at these, look at this, look at the technology, the graphics. Like, this stuff is insane, and we're just now scratching the surface of the things that are possible with the updated technology. And I think Nvidia is another good potential investment that you can have. Like, look at that. Like, you typed it in, like, please, like, make me an infrastructure, a warehouse that has all these specifications, and then look, it goes ahead and it renders it. Like, this is insane technology. Like, and again, we're barely scratching the surface of what is possible. So Nvidia would be another one that I would potentially add to a portfolio that's outside of crypto. On this channel, we're going to talk about crypto a lot, but I also think it's good to draw parallels to the stock market because you can make pretty good money with that too. And then moving on from there, Microstrategy. I know you guys have heard of that company, and mainly with Michael Saylor, they're buying up so much, his company, they're buying up so much Bitcoin that they could honestly end up being an ETF. They could have an ETF because of the amount of Bitcoin that they have. They have so much Bitcoin exposure, it's almost as if they're becoming more known for Bitcoin than what they actually do with their company. It's actually kind of funny. But I think MicroStrategy is great, and I think what Michael Saylor is doing is really good. But yeah, they're really, really invested in Bitcoin. And if you're invested in a company that is invested in Bitcoin, you have an indirect exposure to Bitcoin. So that means, maybe you have the possibility to actually gain on Bitcoin because the stock could actually go up higher because of market cap than actually owning Bitcoin itself. These are things to think about when you're building your portfolios. At the end of the day, what can I do to become financially free, but not only become financially free, but preserve my wealth too? That's huge. You make the money, but you have to preserve the money. And that's what this video is about. Investing in companies that are going to solidify your gains even after the post bull run in 2025. And something from this list could very much well be that. Something less volatile but more stable and has progressive growth. And then lastly, another one to look into, look right here, Bitcoin mining companies. This is some of your top Bitcoin mining companies based on market cap. Riot Blockchain, Marathon, BitDeer, haven't heard of that much. Cypher Mining, haven't heard of that much. CleanSpark, Hut 8, all these are really popular mining companies. And again, it goes back to what I said earlier. These have indirect exposure to Bitcoin. Like let's say you're someone that doesn't own Bitcoin because you think the price is too high, which is fair, but you want exposure. You want to have Bitcoin gains and then potentially take that profit from these mining companies and put it towards, the actual spot Bitcoin one day. These could be other ones. These mining companies, they have huge warehouses, the mining farms of crypto, or the miners that are getting Bitcoin daily, and they're racking it up. And if you're invested in a company, a mining company that's getting Bitcoin, and then when the Bitcoin halving occurs, when the top of the bull run, and if Bitcoin's at 100,000, guess how much the price of these are going to go up? They could go up 10x, not financial advice, but they could. And think about Bitcoin. Or think about this. Think about the math. Bitcoin right now is around almost 25 for the sake of math. If Bitcoin goes 100K, let's say you have one Bitcoin and it goes 100K, that's a 4x. But if you took that same amount of money, you put $25,000 and you divided it up between some of these other stocks, Riot, Blockchain, Hut 8, CleanSpark, just, there's, like I said, Marathon Digital, there's tons of them you can. And if they go to a price of 100, which, I haven't done all the math here, but based on market cap, look how low the market caps are. They could definitely do it. I really think they could do a 10x easily. I think minimum, you 10x your money. And then you can take that money, cash out, and then in the bottom of the next bear market, you can buy more Satoshis. Then you just made a gain on BTC by indirectly investing in Bitcoin. So yeah, guys, I hope this video was informative. We took a slight pivot from crypto, but still kind of wrapped it around crypto at the same time, mainly with Bitcoin. But yeah, I hope that was informative. I hope this gives you ideas for, again, stocks that you can invest in now to take advantage of this up and coming bull run, and then stocks that you can buy back in later, that from the profit of your overall portfolio, when the market goes back down, you can buy all these stocks at lower prices, and then make that much more of a gain and do the same thing over and over again. I really think the name of the game at the end of the day is to buy more Bitcoin, to have more Satoshis, because it has been proven that Bitcoin goes up and the dollar valuation of the USD goes down. You lose buying power sticking it in the US dollar. You gain buying power over time by having it in Bitcoin. So there you guys have it. I hope you guys found that informative, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Peace.